Welcome back to Wheel Relevant. When the 2026 BMW R1000 enters the spotlight like a machine crafted for a cinematic world where luxury fashion and superbike engineering collide, and as we explore it more deeply, the brilliance of this collaboration becomes unmistakable, because from the very first glance this bike feels like something both familiar and radically new, blending BMW's precision-driven motorsport heritage with Chanel's unmistakable signature on the wheels and finishing elements that transform the entire presence of the motorcycle into something almost sculptural. The wheels, carved from a strengthened carbon alloy composite, feature Chanel's refined pattern etched directly into the rim walls in a way that catches light without shouting, adding a quiet elegance that contrasts beautifully with the aggressive lines of the R1000's aerodynamic fairings, which themselves have been treated with a deep enamel gloss that shifts subtly with sunlight, revealing tiny gold-infused micro-accents only visible at certain angles, elevating the aesthetic beyond anything BMW has offered in previous special editions while still retaining that unmistakable R-Series silhouette, low, sharp, hungry, and unmistakably engineered for performance. And speaking of performance, the heart of this machine, a re-engineered 999cc inline-four power plant, pushes out roughly 218 horsepower with a torque curve that rises smoother than ever thanks to BMW's refined ShiftCam variable valve system, which allows the bike to surge forward with an almost electric immediacy while retaining that raw combustion-driven emotion riders crave. And it's not just about power, it's about how the bike manages that power, because the 2026 frame has been subtly reworked for better rigidity to flex balance, shaving nearly a kilo from previous models and redistributing weight toward the core of the bike for a tighter, more connected feel through corners, further enhanced by the newest evolution of Dynamic ESA semi-active suspension that adapts itself in real time to road textures, riding styles, and braking intensity, making the R1000 Chanel wheel reverend feel almost telepathic as it leans, turns, and accelerates with a poise that inspires confidence even at extreme lean angles. The braking system, featuring updated cornering ABS Pro calibrated specifically for this edition, allows riders to push harder before fear of lockup enters the equation, and the traction control system drawn directly from BMW's MotoGP research attunes itself to rider habits, meaning the bike feels more personalized the more it's ridden. But while all of that speaks to BMW's engineering prowess, the Chanel collaboration adds flourishes that shift the experience from purely mechanical to something much more sensory, such as the hand-stitched leather seat with signature Chanel-style threading in a muted ivory tone that contrasts elegantly with the black bodywork, or the titanium exhaust canister laser-etched with a Chanel pattern that reveals itself subtly as heat cycles through the metal, giving the bike a living, evolving aesthetic. And when the engine fires, the sound escapes with a deep yet smooth resonance, tuned by BMW to produce a more refined, controlled growl that suits the bike's combination of performance and sophistication. And never too loud, never too harsh, just a focused, assertive reminder of the power on tap moving upward. The cockpit features BMW's upgraded 7.5-inch adaptive TFT display, which this edition enhances further with Chanel-themed monochrome interface skins that simplify the visuals into an elegant minimalist style without sacrificing any of the extensive ride data that BMW riders expect, from customizable ride mode ESA Rain, Road, Dynamic, Race, and Dual Race Pro configurations to 3D navigation overlays, Bluetooth 5.3 integration, and real-time system diagnostics that update with uncanny speed, giving the rider both information and immediate feedback in the most seamless way possible. And it's the unification of luxury detailing with cutting-edge tech that sets this edition apart from anything else on the market. Even the riding ergonomics are thoughtfully refined, offering a slightly tapered midsection in the seat for better grip under high lean conditions and subtly revised handlebar positioning that improves comfort without sacrificing that aggressive superbike posture, making the bike suitable not just for the track but also for everyday riding, provided one enjoys daily commuting with a machine that looks like it belongs behind velvet tropes. The lighting system, upgraded to BMW's adaptive laser headlight technology, illuminates the road with clarity that almost feels unreal, dynamically adjusting the beam spread during cornering to give riders maximum visibility without glare, and while the bike offers limited storage, as superbikes do, it includes a small underseat compartment adequate enough for essentials, though let's be honest, this motorcycle is less about practicality and more about identity, expression, and visceral experience. And when we discuss that identity, we inevitably arrive at the price, which reflects the engineering, craftsmanship, and exclusivity baked into this special edition, with the standard 2026 BMW R1000 coming in at around $20,500, while the Chanel-etched edition, crafted in limited numbers with bespoke detailing and collectible status, commands a significantly higher price point of approximately $32,900, placing it firmly in the realm of riders who value artistry and exclusivity as much as raw performance. But beyond the price tag, what truly defines this bike is its identity as a fusion piece, in neither a simple fashion-branded novelty nor a stripped-down race tool, but something in between. A motorcycle that manages to embody elegance without sacrificing aggression, a design collaboration that enhances rather than dilutes the character of the machine, making it one of those rare creations that feels destined for collector garages, showroom floors, and long, memorable rides alike. And when you finally shut off the engine after a session on the road, step off, and glance back at it, you understand instantly that the 2026 BMW R1000 Chanel-etched isn't meant to fit into the world of ordinary motorcycles. It's meant to rise above it, creating its own category where power meets artistry and where every ride feels like a statement of both engineering excellence and personal style.